Shalom, giving all praise to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Ruchahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation as always to the elect. And I just had another quick question dealing with this whole left behind doctrine. Now, in Revelation, the 18th chapter, we know that this is the elect being called out of Babylon. Revelation 18:4 says, "And I heard another voice come from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues." Now, this is the elect being delivered out of the land of the north, Babylon the Great. Let's also get Revelation 11 real quick. So if the left behind doctrine is indeed true, what if there's a member of the elect that is in Babylon, okay, when Yahushua returns, but that's not a part of the 144,000? What happens with them? Okay, since only the 144,000 are going to get beamed up, what about these believers, the rest of the men, women, and children who aren't a part of the 144,000 who are in Babylon? Where will they be at this time? Because Babylon is going to be engulfed in fire. So if they're left behind, what's going to happen with them? How does that work? Answer that question. This is Revelation 11:11. "And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God entered into them. And they stood up on their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. In the same hour there was a great earthquake. In the 10th part of the city, which is Babylon the Great, the area code goes from 0 to 9. It's going to be destroyed from 0 to 9. Right? That's that great earthquake. The earth is going to rock to and fro at the fall of Babylon. Where will the rest of the elect be? Because the 144,000 being the only ones delivered when Yahushua returns means that in Babylon, all right, that will be engulfed with fire, which we know that you have sisters, you have children who are coming back who may not be a part of the 144,000. You have men who are helps who may not be of the 144,000, but the Lord have preserved them so that they, will be delivered. Where do they go during this time? Because that great voice saying, Come up hither, is the same voice Matthew 24:31. "And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, even from one end of heaven to another." Now we know that the land of the north will be the great deliverance. Okay? That will be the main deliverance, the land of Egypt, all 12 tribes. But there will be a deliverance from also, the other lands where we're scattered. But Yahushua is going to come with the great sound of a trumpet. Okay? And that's also explained in 1 Thessalonians 4:16. "For the Lord shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of an archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in the Mashiach shall rise first. Then we which were alive, all right, and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, and meet the Lord in the air, and shall be with him, all right, forever." So if only the 144,000 are going to be beamed up at the time that Yahushua returns, what happens to the rest of the elect who aren't of the 144 that will be in Babylon? Answer that question. If the left behind doctrine is true, where will the rest of the elect be when Yahushua delivers the Israelites from the land of the north? Okay, Babylon the Great, which will be engulfed in fire, will be engulfed in complete fire. So if that is true, will the elect that are still in Babylon outside of the 144 dwell in that fire and just wait on the chariots to come back? Please explain that. Shalom.